What's up, everybody? This is A Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing Uranus in Partner's first house in Synastry. So, this is for anybody who has their Uranus falling in their partner's first house or vice versa. So, what is Uranus? Uranus is linked to Aquarius, and it does rule over the 11th house in the natal birth chart. Uranus has to deal with thinking outside the box, technology, lightning, unpredictability. It has to deal with things happening at a second's notice. It has to deal with change. It has to deal with shaking things up. So it has to deal with being rebellious, going against the grain, breaking the rules. That's what it has to deal with. But Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. Okay, when it comes to thinking. Okay. Now, the first house is linked to Aries, okay? And Aries' ruling planet is Mars. Okay, so this is going to give it about a Uranus Mars linkage, Mars Uranus linkage, okay, when it comes to the aspect. So, a Uranus Mars aspect, Mars Uranus aspect kind of vibe going on. So let's just jump right into this, okay? Because we know what Mars is about and Aries is about. It's about being a soldier, it's about being a fighter, it's about being a warrior and a leader. It's about not backing down from situations, jumping on situations, okay? Speaking up, speaking out, being direct. But it has a lot to deal with self and your um, individual, what's the word? It has to deal with your individual identity, okay, and shit you identify with, okay, when it comes to taking action, though, okay, because we know that the sun has to deal with identity and things like that. So Mars has more to do with how you take action, okay. So this is going to be a tricky and unpredictable placement. The Uranus person may create a lot of confusion in the house person's life. This placement points to a very exciting and invigorating interaction, but it can also be a bit unstable and I can't even say the damn word. Disconcerting. Okay, so let's just back that up because I hate it when it be words I don't fucking know. Okay, but what this is saying and what this is pointing to is that in this interaction, okay, the Uranus person is going to create a lot of confusion into the house person's life. Okay, now they can change the person's life for good, for worse. Okay, this is what goes on and takes place. It's like they're throwing obstacles at you to deal with and then leaving it there for you to figure out. The difficulty may be if the house person is more pragmatic or conventional or closed minded and set in their own ways. The Uranus person can help the first house person overcome fears or break free from outworn patterns and belief systems. Okay, so that's good to know. If the first house person is stubborn or fixed in their ways, then the Uranus person can find the house person restrictive and frustrating. With each other may become an occurrence, an ongoing occurrence. Okay, so this placement is a challenging one to have. Why? Because the Uranus person seems to want to bring disturbance. They want to disrupt what the house person has going on. Okay, so what this really sounds like a lot of times is that the Uranus person, even though they can teach you how to break patterns, even though they could teach you how to break outworn belief systems, okay, they can be destructive when the hell they feel like it. The first house person may see the Uranus person as out there, unstable, unreliable, insensitive, or erratic. And if this is the case, then arguments or breakups may take place. Okay, so coming together and being excited about coming together, spending time with each other, exchanging ideas and also exchanging information with each other will go on and take place. But then another thing that happens over a course of time is that the house person starts viewing the Uranus person as being all over the place, as not giving a fuck, as being insensitive, not caring about the person's well being or the things that they have going on. And this can lead to a breakdown in the relationship. If the house person is open to letting go and going with the flow, then the house person can learn a great deal from the Uranus person and may find newfound freedom. It is also possible that the house person may release many insecurities or fears. The house person can view the Uranus person as erratic, unstable, and inconsistent. So it's important to understand that although things might not be predictable or conventional, but rather abstract and unusual, the Uranus person may push the house person outside of their comfort zone, which can be exciting. However, the house person may not like this. The Uranus person can flip your whole life around for good or for the worse. Now, when we speak about the Uranus person flipping your world upside down for the good or the worse, this can be a person that is changing your life for good, meaning they're looking out for you, okay, because they're looking for something out of it. Okay, this is this placement is different. Okay, so when it shows up, it really is very concerning to me. Me personally, I would not really want to be in an intimate relationship with somebody with this. Okay, definitely not, because it's like they have some kind of power to do something over you. Okay, if they're doing something good for you, or they're looking out for you, or they're helping you out, they're doing it with some other kind of intent. They're doing it with the thought and the intentions of you doing something greater for them. Okay, so now if they feel like they're doing something good for you, and then they feel like you should have done this or you should have done that, then they will flip and change and do something completely different. Completely different. That'll be for like evil intent or some kind of detriment to your circumstances and things like that. Let's say that you live with this person, okay, and they allow you to stay there with them, okay, and y'all, let's say y'all in a relationship, they allow you to stay there, okay, and y'all live together, and you're not doing certain things that they want you to do, and they kick your ass out or they get you put out. Okay, now that would be an adventure, right? So that can be exciting, okay? Trying to figure things out and then coming out a conqueror, that can be exciting. But if you didn't find somewhere to go, if you didn't have any other options, okay, this can lead to somebody getting their ass whooped or somebody being dismissed, okay? And I mean dismissed off this earth. I also mean dismissed where you're ignored and nobody's picking up the phone for you or talking to you or communicating with you. Okay, so you need to take caution when this does pop up. Okay, of course, this doesn't have to go to those extremes. Definitely does not have to do that, because I see this pop up in people's charts that are brothers and sisters, brothers and brothers, okay, friends have this in their chart. So that's why I said if this was an intimate relationship, ooh, we are in a relationship, that's going to be a little bit different to rectify a situation. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one as no for now. And in future videos to come, I will go more into depth into Uranus and the partner's first house in Synastry. Okay, so if anybody wants to get their chart analyzed, please hit me up. Anybody want to donate to the channel, please feel free. My number is 516-738-6042. So this is the Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all, and I will see you on the next one.